Hello, my name is Shun Sang-Kak, and I'm taking a video about GCA Assignment 4, the problem of intercollegiate team project. I am a normal student who just worked passionately. In the entire assignment, I just did my best to get a good grade, although I could get a high score. That someone cannot believe that I majored in liberal arts. However, I had lots of problems and regrets about team project. I could not say anything unpleasant and rushed the assignment to my teammates. As a leader of a team, making strong feedback was required, but I could not do it because I was concerned about the relationship. It is about self-awareness. However, it was not limited to personal elements. Structural paradox in diverse layers affected teamwork. The existence of peer review also affected my concern. What if they give bad peer review after I say bad things? Actually, my friends who contribute to this team get the lowest grade because their friend gave low grades. So the personal characteristics and structured elements collapsed at first for me. The conflict happened between good friend and leader feedback. In addition, external pressure from peer review threatened me. In addition, there are also continuous problems why teamwork could be increased. It is project's purpose and what ability of learning students can acquire was ambiguous. And those students who are not motivated choose one between responsibilities as a team and leaving the college. This shows how absence of attractive inducement and lack of intrinsic and extrinsic values that lead to choosing effort and responsibility make team projects harder. So, when the good elements are combined with relationship-oriented lead peer review systems or combined with vague project goal like attractive inducement, the team becomes inefficient, characterized by conflict avoidance and task avoidance. This is not what individual team members initially intended, but rather an unpredictable consequence of systems dynamic. My most important improvement point is to institutionalize rational feedback as systemic feedback. In the past, I hesitated to give feedback, causing the negative emergence attribute of conflict avoidance. However, in the future, to overcome my weakness that I was afraid of damaging the relationship, I will create a structure that can separate personal relationship from work logic. Specifically, I will officially insert a regular diagnosis time that guarantees anonymity or neutrality at the start of team projects. In this diagnosis time, we only talk about progress of project or the clarity of achieving goals and exclude emotional problems. Through this, we will induce the feedback to act as a tool for improving system efficiency rather than an attack on individuals, protecting the role of leader from external pressure in peer reviews. Through this reflection, I confirm that my strength lies in high passion and relationship-oriented consideration. I have the ability to recognize the graveness of others and structural pressures of complex systems. However, my weakness occurred when the very relationship-oriented conflict is my responsibility as a leader. In other words, I was vulnerable to or conflict, which sacrificed the great responsibility of long-term efficiency for the comfort of short-term relationships. Therefore, my future commitment is clear. I will give up being a good person and choose to be an efficient system manager. In the team project, I prioritize how the health of the system of achieving common goals over individual feelings. And I promise to be a leader who provides strong structure feedback through this institutionalized process I create if necessary. Thank you for listening my video.